when it comes to looking for your files, don't forget on your Mac, you've got a file search as well as a search option. Let me remind you in this video. Hi, I'm Michelle, a computer coach here sharing tips and tricks on your everyday software to make life just that little bit easier. So when I'm talking about search, I think a lot of people will tend to think up here in the very top right hand corner for the spotlight search, which you're absolutely correct. It will let you search and that includes files. However, it's not specific for searching for files. In fact, that's what Finder is for. So open up your Finder window. And if you haven't already noticed, in the window itself, in the top right hand corner, there's another magnifying glass. So here we are, and we're doing a specific file search. Now, you may be wondering, why should I bother doing a file search and not a standard search? Well, in this respect, it's going to find files only, whereas the Spotlight will search everything, your applications, the system files, everything, not just your files. When it comes to searching, there's a few things that you need to think about. So the first thing is, where should you be searching? So what we've got is favorites in our Finder window. We've got favorites over here on the left hand side. So your name is going to be your drive, and that will include every folder and every subfolder on your account. However, don't forget, you may have other network locations. You may also have iCloud, and that's where you may have your documents, your desktop, and everything else. So depending on where you think the file may be, that's your first place to select in terms of searching. So if you think it should be a document, then you're going to click into documents and then do a search. Now, I don't have loads of files, but you can see that as you start typing, it searches everything. When you're performing a search, you might need to change some of the settings. So over on the top right hand corner, you can see it says file names, and it's names containing the word that you typed in. You've then also got the second option of content. Where is the information that you're typing in? Do you think it is a file name, or is it something that's actually inside the file itself? Once you've chosen that, and of course you don't have to, you can just leave it. Don't forget to also check where it says search. The default is always this Mac, so that's your entire computer as it says. If you want to be specific and narrow it down, which is what I do recommend, make sure that you select the second option to just search within there. You'll also notice that there is a save option. So if this is something that you need to search for regularly, make life easier and specify a name so that you've actually got it saved. When you've done that, just click save, and you'll notice that we've got the tick box. Before I click save, you'll notice that there is a tick box that we can add to the sidebar. So this allows you to save the search criteria, and instead of having to type everything in again and again, a search that you're going to be using frequently, you can save it with a meaningful name and have it just added into the sidebar, and a single click will repeat the search for you. I'm actually going to press cancel. So that's a couple of quick tips for searching files on your Mac. Remember, when you're done, you can either select the file to then perform a command on it, move it, copy it, whatever, or you can double click to open it up in the relevant application. If you can't find what you're looking for, you can always click back into the search field and change it. Or if you no longer want the search, click on the X to return back to the main screen. If you find this video useful, please do give it a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And if you'd like to be notified as new videos become available, remember to subscribe and click that bell. I will see you on the next video.